I done damn near lost my mama. I done been through so much drama. I done turned into the man that I never thought I'd be. I'm ready to sign them papers. Papers. I done take all I can take, but you leave me no options, girl. This is Atlanta Exes, episode 1 and 2. They sneaked the second episode up on us. I had no idea there was going to be a freaking episode 2, but whatever. Okay, we have Tamika Raymond. She's the headliner. She's Beyonce of the show. As we know, Tamika Raymond is the ex-wife of the one and only iconic Usher Raymond. Usher. They had a very tumultuous relationship, just a lot of drama. A lot of people do not like Tamika Raymond. They married in 2001. So they met or got together in 2001, and they got married in 2007. And after that, child, it was just craziness. A lot of people was upset because, a lot of people really wanted Usher to be with Chili. But because Usher we'll just say, wasn't willing to settle down to Chili Sauce of TLC, then they ended up getting together and all that jazz. But anyway, unfortunately, very unfortunately, Tamika Raymond lost her son. I believe it was last year. One of her sons. She has 5, but she lost one of them. So rest in peace to Kyle. I don't have any kids, and I can't possibly imagine how hard it is losing a child. Like, a parent should never have to bury one of their kids. It's just, wow. But anyway, she had a bad marriage, and then that happened, and so she's been through a lot. But anyway, her and the girlfriends are coming over to help her clean out her home that her and Usher shared together. And we meet Monieta Shaw. Monieta Shaw is Neo's ex, and he broke up with her ass over the phone. He told her that I'm so sick of love songs and I'm so sick of tears, okay? And he didn't give that much damn about her. Not one damn did he give, because he broke up with that cunt over the phone. It said, Heidi Ho, Silver. But the crazy thing is that she's still staying in the house that they both live in, but she claims that she's single. How does that work? Like, help me to understand, YouTube land. I don't understand that. How, if you're truly over somebody or trying to get over somebody, like, why not just leave? Well, I guess you just get used to a certain lifestyle, and you want to keep that. You want to keep it up, and it's sweeter at home. I guess he paying all the bills. You ain't really got to do nothing but watch the kids. She has 2 kids by him. That little boy looks just like Neo. He just got her complexion, but the little boy looked just like Neo. Oh, she has a little boy and a little girl by Neo, and it's crazy. Yes, we also meet Christina Johnson. Christina Johnson is CeeLo's ex-wife. No love and no break, no shake, no break, don't do something Sunday, no love. And that you to do what you do. Yes, it's a fool for you. That's that song. And do you think I'm crazy? Possibly. And the voice judge, and everybody knows Big CeeLo. He's an amazing songwriter and a really, really good singer too, and quite a personality. Quite. They have been divorced actually for 8 years, but they still work together because he's her stylist and all that jazz. We also meet Cherie Dutchman, Butchnan. He's a football player. Shit, type it in. Yeah. I don't know him, but okay. If y'all follow sports, y'all probably know him. His last name is Buchanan Moments. Okay, whatever. Who the hell else, child? Tori Hart. Now she's something. Tori Hart is the ex-wife, the ex-darling of the one and only Kevin Hart. Turn up. Turn up. She's quite a little firecracker. Pretty much she was just like, he cheated on her. Most of these women got cheated on, actually. She was like, she cheated on him. He cheated on her, and it went downhill from there. And there you go. The fame started coming. People started getting in his ear. The money came. The hoes came. Groupies, all that stuff. And there you go. But actually, he's with the woman that he cheated on her with now. We saw her at the BET Awards. If you watch the BET Awards 2014. So, mess. Okay, we have Monieta, Christina, Tori, Tamika. Who else? Am I missing somebody? Lord. Monieta, Tori, Tamika, Christina, Cherie. I think I got everybody. Yeah. Anyway, they leave the scene from them helping Tamika clean out the house, and she's very kind of upset about it and thinking about all the memories and all that. So, anyway, next scene. Tamika, not Tamika. It's gonna take a minute to get these names. Okay, Christina. She meets up with CeeLo. And CeeLo got a little girlfriend and all that. Of course he does. Of course he got somebody. And she starts going on and telling him, like, look, I want somebody. I want to be in a relationship with somebody. And CeeLo was like, well, you got to wait a lifetime sometimes for that special person. And, he was just basically talking against everything she was saying. But he was like, at the end of the day, I'll support you. But that person got to understand our family dynamic. The thing is that my girlfriend know about you. She know that we still cool and all that. And I don't know if Christina's still sleeping with CeeLo or what. But yeah, like that's how men are. They can do whatever they want to do, but you can't do nothing. And that's pretty much just what it is. And I don't feel like why she feels like she has to tell him, that she's dating or to get his permission to date somebody. Who the hell is mess? Child bye. Like y'all been divorced for 8 years. Why do you it's cool that y'all are friends, but that's none of his business. Like, honey child, please. Like, it's crazy. Like, hold on. Let me plug this in. Damn battery, y'all. This is real ghetto, and I'm not gonna edit this out because this video is gonna be long enough. I thought it was plugged in. Okay, but yeah, you don't have to tell him that, Christina girl, and her outfits are much. I remember seeing her on MTV Cribs when CeeLo was having his edition, and they are very interesting people. They really are. But I like Christina as a person, and her braids are everything. Wish I had a wig with braids on it. I was so rocket. We found out that Tori does sketch comedy, or she writes comedy scripts and all that. And her and Kevin actually had that in common. And they meet up, they talk, meaning her and Christina. They meet up and they talk, not her and Kevin, because Kevin don't like her. And yeah, I heard that she was asking for more child support on Twitter. Oh, messy. So she actually gets emotional because she starts to talk about how she wished her marriage would have worked and how she wished that, he wouldn't have cheated on her. And actually she feels like it's unfair and upsetting that this woman get the chance to be around my kids and be a family and I'm not there. And I understand that. That probably would hurt. But when these men get fame and stuff, and it's just crazy. Now, I'm not gonna completely blame the men because I don't really know them hoochies like that. But I guess it takes two people to mess up a marriage. I'll just say that. But yeah. And fame is something else. Fame and money. Everything. What has happened? Monieta, she meets with Well, she's at home, and Neo's sister and mom comes over, and Neo mom was like, "Look, cunt, you need to date. Like, why are you sitting in this house? Neo ain't there. Like, he's out doing his music and having fun. Like, you sitting in this house every day, just doing nothing." And like, obviously, Neo still cares about you because he still lives with you whenever he's home. So, he could have been left if he wanted to, but that's how it is mostly. Like, some people just want to. Like, some men just want to have their main chick or their wife or their baby mama at home while they still go out and do what they want to do and have their other chicks on the side. I mean, it's just what it is, especially with famous guys. Like, it's crazy. It's cray. Um, and she's just contemplating whether or not she's doing that. It's just so many women, it's so many girls, and it's so much. Everybody has their own little individual scenes, and everybody meets up with one of them, and it's just, child. Tamika and her oldest son have a moment. Tamika has this foundation for her son Kyle, who passed away, and he's been helping her, and it was just a very very sweet moment. Um, Tamika and Sheree. Tamika Raymond. Sheree decides to invite Tamika Raymond um, to go shopping for her 12-year-old's daughter birthday party. She's turning 13. And Tamika was like, how old is her? And just asking her questions. She was like, oh, she's 12. And Tamika was like, what? Like, why are we in the store? And Sheree is the type of mama that's like fun. Sheree is the type of mama that goes to the club with their kids and all hype and stuff, and probably who knows, but she's that type of mama. And Tamika is just totally against that. She was like, why are you dressing your daughter so provocatively, and she's so young, you shouldn't do that. And I didn't see anything wrong with Tamika, what she was saying. She went in a little bit too hard, I would say. Like, you don't have to question someone's parenting to that extent, especially to their face, child. But it was just, I actually agree with her. Like, the pedophilia is real, people. Pedophiles are out there, and they will get you. And watch your kids, hide your kids, hide your wives, even hide your. They're taking out husbands too. I heard. Like, it's very serious. All the girls meet up, and they talk and have a moment. But actually, who showed up late was Cherie. She had on this little short top. It was lace and it was white. She had on a white bra underneath, and her belly was showing. And all the girls are mature in their 30s and 40s. And Tamika just felt like that was inappropriate. She kept throwing jabs at her constantly. And I like how Christina jumped in, and she was just like, you know what, this needs to stop. And we know that you done been through a lot, Tamika, and it's okay to let your guard down. Tamika start crying. All the girls start crying because she started talking about her son, Kyle. I started crying. It was just a moment. Tamika's just a very wounded soul. She's very hurt. And so, yeah, anyway, episode 2. Tamika and Cherie. Tamika and Cherie meet up. Cherie felt like she was Tamika was very rude to her. She wanted to talk to her about it. Tamika was like, you know what, I did come off as hard, cold, cunt box, and I'm sorry. And I apologize to you for that. And hopefully you will accept my apology. And it was just, like, okay, whatever, it's cool. Monieta and Christina meet up at the jeweler where actually Neo picked out the wedding ring at. And she has an emotional moment. She has a breakdown because she wants to get rid of the ring. She decides that it's time to let go. It's time to let it flow, let it flow, let it fly. Little Tony B. She decides to just let it go because they're probably not getting back together, and she needs to take small steps to get him out of her system. And so she decides that she was going to keep the ring and just use it for her kids, which, whatever. She's not ready to let the ring go because I guess she still has feelings for him, and I guess it don't help that you're still staying in the house too. I don't get it. And Neil's real name is Schaefer. Interesting. Black people in their names. Cherie invites her daughter out to the club with them. Now, Cherie's daughter is like 21. Cherie is like late 30s. And everybody's just looking around like, girl, what's going on? Like, why are you here, Funkbox? Why are you here? Why? Who parties with their daughter? I really don't like that shit either. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I'm only 24. I'll be 25 September 28th. But, I don't get that. Like, I don't get that whole mamas trying to go out and live out their glory days through their kids and just trying to twerk at the young people's clubs, and like a child, it was just a mess. And her daughter was smoking, through a hookah and drinking and dropping it like it's hot and pussy popping, and her mom's just right there with her, just getting it. It was just a mess. And Tamika was like, I would never party with my daughter or any of my kids, male or female, and it's just inappropriate. I would never promote, go out and I wouldn't smoke with my kids. I wouldn't drink with my kids and all that. And like, I get that. I would, once they get good and grown, I wouldn't care much what they do. They can do what they want to do, but I'm more than likely I'm not going to do it with them. I'm not going to sit there and get sloppy drunk with my kids and stuff. Like, I don't know. Tell me how y'all feel about that kind of parenting. I mean, I guess it's no big deal to some, but I don't know. It is kind of weird. Like, if I went to a club and I saw my mama and there was people there, and it was predominantly people there my age, the club I was going to, and I saw my mama who's like in her 60s, I would pass out. Like, I don't know what I would do. So anyway, Cherie tries to play matchmaker because all the girls are single and bitter and lonely. And she sets them up with these college kids. They're like 22, 23. They don't have much money, and it was just crazy. And Tori was going off like, why would you do that? Why would you set me up with him? Like, he doesn't have any money. He doesn't have any money. You don't either. Funkbox, like, girl, you asking for money on Twitter. Like, she has a snap session, Miss Tori, and she's new to A. That's why she moved down to the A, to Atlanta, so that she can, get her career started and make a name for herself. But yeah, her mouth is smart, child, just like Tamika's. Tamika and Tori meet up to talk about Kyle's Foundation. Tamika haven't been doing all that she can to promote it and, I guess, update the website and put out flyers in the neighborhoods and all that stuff. Cherie, she loves to play matchmaker again, so she sets Christina up on a date. Christina's very excited. She was like, Cherie was like, girl, why don't tell CeeLo ass nothing. It's none of his business. Y'all are 8 years. 8 years y'all have been divorced. What? Why are you still even care? Why do you need his approval to say so? And he going out and probably screwing everybody. Like, child, goodbye, good day, and good night. I can't. But Christina, she has a nice little shape. I think she's gorgeous. Big juicy lips, pretty caramel skin, good brandy braids. Like, she was living, and she went on the date with the guy. She was kind of nervous. He was maybe a little nervous. As soon as she sat down to talk, she started interviewing him. So, where are you from? How old are you? Do you have kids? Are you married? Have you ever had a male lover? Do you eat feet? Do you like spaghetti? Why do you hate pasta? Did the sun come up this morning? Like, she was just really grilling him, and it was just so funny how they edited it to, it was just like an interview. It was like a job interview, honestly. And he told her that he was still married, but he's been separated for about a year. She didn't like that news because he wasn't fully divorced. like give the dude a chance. But she ended up, you know, agreeing to a second date with him, which was cool. Um, Coming up to that, we have Tori and Cherie. They're talking, and they talking about Tamika, and they talking about the fact that she has such a nasty disposition, and they understand the fact that she may be down or upset. She's gone through a lot of things in her life, and they try and sympathize with her. But Tori was like, "I'm not gonna take her shit, and I'm not gonna take her disrespect, and I don't blame you, bitch. Like, I don't blame you. I would have been red that Tamika Raymond for filth. Yeah, it's a lot of stories out about her. I'm not gonna believe all of them, but some of them might be true. But it's always a reason why anybody acts the way that they do. You know, maybe she's had a hard life, and the media definitely haven't given her any kind of slack at all. So, yeah. Um, Cherie, Monieta, Christina, and Tori meet up. They get ready to go to the foundation, except Cherie's not going because she found out that her best friend of 20 some odd years have been hanging with Tamika lately, and Tamika had been talking shit about her. So she decides that she's just not going to the foundation. They get to the damn foundation, and it's like it's some warehouse or something, and it's pretty much just like a yard sale or whatever. And they was tripping about the fact that why is this like at some, you know, cheap, why is this cheap setup, this cheap event and all that. And Tamika wasn't really that nice to them, especially Tori. And then Tori invites Tracy Steele of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta season 2. She's the one that was with the DJ, the one that was mad all the time and always turning up. And yeah, the one that looks like that dinosaur from that cartoon. And she invites her, and Tamika was like, "Who the hell is this?" But she ain't say nothing. She kept it cool. All of a sudden, Tori, she was kind of taking jabs at Tamika a little bit, and Tamika was ignoring her at first, and then they just started going back and forth. And Tracy Steele jumped in it, and she turned it up like at this boys' event. It was just very inappropriate, and I saw when Tamika, Tori, and Tracy was talking, it was getting kind of heated. Her son was in the background, and it was just the wrong time. Tamika's not innocent though. Tamika is a bitch indeed. She's a wench. She is indeed, and she has a very evil. She has something evil inside of her. You can definitely tell that, but you know, she's been through hell and back. I don't think she's a bad person though. Yeah, but she's been through it. What are y'all thoughts on Tamika Raymond? And yeah, this is Atlanta Exes. I'm excited. I am. Hopefully they don't do these double episodes all the time because this was much. I usually try and keep my videos, you know, a little shorter. Wow, almost at like 24. So I, you know, usually try and keep them a little between, I would say between like 15 to 25 minutes. And I think I'm just going to make it, maybe. Anyway, I'm Mr. Chalaki. I'm Mr. Chalaki on Google+. Follow me. Chase King was here on Facebook, at This King's World on Twitter, all that good stuff. Share, like, comment. Hope y'all liked the video. I tried to explain it the best that I could. It was just a lot going on these 2 different episodes. What are y'all thoughts on Atlanta and Exes? And yeah, so we shall see. I think this is going to be a good season. I'm excited. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching me. I got some new subscribers, so hey, yay, fun times, enjoy. And thank you. I'm in my yellow. I'm sipping, having sipping moments. That's it. I just wanna take it nice and slow.